Up next, in Sports Scene 13, an area high school has had the same public address announcer for nearly 25 years. He will pass one huge milestone tonight. Neil Abair has that story.
Sports Scene 13 is brought to you by Menards. WEAU 13 News presents Sports Scene 13.
A 1985 Fall Creek graduate, Dave Strasburg has never left cricket country. He's put together quite the resume as a PA announcer for the Fall Creek Athletics. Sports Scene 13's Neil Abair is live in Fall Creek with more.
If you've ever taken a peek behind the scores table at pretty much any Fall Creek athletic event, you've probably seen the exact same guy. After 24 years of being the public address announcer for Fall Creek girls basketball, he's surpassing yet another major milestone.
Special place.
A familiar face behind the scorer's table or with the camera in his hands, taking pictures in the stands.
It makes me feel part of the game.
For Fall Creek girls basketball and football for the past 24 years, and the last 13 for boys basketball.
I missed 3 games total, in the 500.
Tuesday night's girls basketball game against Altoona will be Dave Strasburg's 500th game public address announcing for the green and white.
Oh, I've been doing this since high school. During high school, I'd do the clock for the JV game, and then keep stats for the varsity.
Anything Fall Creek athletics, Dave has you covered.
I started my research back in August of 1985. Just me and a couple elderly gentlemen were all just standing around talking, and one of them goes, "I wonder how many basketball wins the boys basketball has in their program." That sounds easy enough to do. Okay, let's go back and get all the games.
And that's exactly what he did, but it didn't stop there. Information overload, Dave created a Fall Creek Sports History Facebook page for documentation, now with over 1,500 followers.
There's alumni that's out there. That keeps them involved and still being part of Fall Creek. When they see a picture, it kind of makes them feel like they were actually there.
Countless hours spent in the football press box and behind the scorer's table, Dave wouldn't change a thing.
This is my relaxation. Some people hunt, some people fish, some people camp to relax. Just not my thing. My place to relax is right here in a gym.
And as promised, if you take a look right about here, you'll see a bald-headed guy sitting behind the scorer's table. Yep, that is Dave. And if you see him anywhere at a Fall Creek athletic event, he might have a camera in his hands or he might be behind the scorer's table. Congratulate him on number 500. Pretty awesome, Dave. Congratulations. We'll have highlights from this one tonight. Altoona and Fall Creek girls basketball tonight at 10. For now, live from Cricket Country, I'm Neil Abair for Sports Scene 13.
And that buzzer was the end of Neil. We just couldn't handle it anymore. That's going to do it for this edition of Sports Scene 13. We'll be back after our last check of weather. You're watching WEAU 13 News. Over to Fall Creek, PA announcer Dave Strasburg getting a plaque for game number 500. Congrats to Dave. If you haven't seen the story from Neil did, it's on our website. Cricket's hosting Altoona.